Shabbat Shalom. This week's video is sponsored by the Kavosh family in memory of Fardos Chaya Bat Esther Tia Nishmata Tovat Haim Began Eden Tia Menuchata. Moshe Rabbeinu gathers all the Jewish people, the last day of his life. And his parting words, the last message he gives to the Jewish people, after teaching them Parashat Haazinu, this song which describes what will happen to them throughout Jewish history and the challenges they will face. He ends with these words, Vayichal Moshe ledaber et kol hadvarim haeleh el kol Yisrael. When Moshe finished speaking all these things to the Jewish people, Vayomer alehem, his final message to them is, Simu levavchem lechol hadevarim. Simu levavchem. Pay attention. Connect your mind with your heart for everything that I just told you. Why is this the final words Moshe says to the Jewish people? Simu levavchem. So if you look at the Gemara Ta'anit, brings a famous story of Rabbi Eliezer, the great Tana. There was no rain in the land of Israel. And the rule is when there's no rain, they used to decree days of prayer and fasting. 3 days of fasting. Still no rain. Another 3 days of fasting and prayer. Still no rain. 7 days of fasting and prayer. After the 13 days, still no rain. The final day, when Rabbi Eliezer gathers all the Jewish people, they take the Bima and the Sefer Torah to the town square. And everybody's there. And they're praying. The last day. Nothing. So people do. Okay, we tried. Everybody gets up to walk out. Rabbi Eliezer turns to them and says, where are you going? Tikantem kevarim la'atzmechem? Have you dug graves for yourself? At that moment, they all began to cry. And at that moment, it began to rain. What happened? 2 months of cycle of fasting and praying and blowing shofar and doing teshuvah. Nothing. They're about to leave. But where are you going? There's nowhere to go. There's no rain. There's no water for animals. There's no water for to grow food. There's no water to drink. There's nothing to do. If it doesn't rain now, it's over. Did you dig graves? The second they heard those words, a light bulb clicked. You had simat halev. We're going through the motions. But it didn't register that without the rain, there is no life. Until Rabbi Eliezer said those words. We've been going through the month of Elul, Hoshana, and Yom Kippur is coming up. And we're praying and saying Sarichot, and hopefully doing some teshuvah, some self-introspection. But we're going through the motions. Moshe Rabbeinu led the Jewish people for 40 years. And he taught them, and he inspired them, and he led them. But if we don't have simat halev, if we can't connect the mind with the heart, if we're just doing what we're doing without paying attention, it'll have zero effect on us. Moshe Rabbeinu's parting words to us, and we read this always before Yom Kippur, Simu levavchem. Don't focus on just getting through the fast, turning pages, and looking at the clock when the fast is over. But appreciate the greatest gift God gave the Jewish people. A day that we can correct any action that we regret, things we've done wrong. We can transform our lives, walk out of Yom Kippur clean and completely different people. So let's heed Moshe Rabbeinu's message. Simu levavchem. Let's focus. Let's pay attention. Let's connect our mind with our heart. Let's recognize what we're doing and seize the day. Mar Chatima Tova.